Hey Scott, I'm a technician or a salesperson. How is it that you judge my skills and capabilities? In what direction do you think my call is going to go when I get there? This is an important question. I'm Scott Bell. I'm coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. And what I want to talk to you about is your first 2 to 3 minutes of a call, okay? Your first 2 to 3 minutes of a call. Now, psychologically, they have this thing called primacy and they have this thing called recency. So primacy is the first thing that people think about. Recency is the last thing that they think about. There's a saying out there, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And you may have seen some of my videos, like, I don't know if I necessarily like this guy. So this happens in a sales process, just like with you watching a training video. So when you interact with your buyer and you have your conversation, they're thinking like, what is this person about? How are they going to act? What are they going to do while they're here at my home or my property? And what should I expect? And so the couple of things that you need to know is if you're going to set the right expectation, you need to prepare for the call. So that means that you pull over, you check your teeth, you check your nose hair, you check your ears, you check your uniform, and uniforms get dirty during the day. When I was a tech, I would keep extra towels in my van and I would clean myself up as much as possible. So we had black pants and white shirts, name badges, shoulder badges, American flags, because I'm here in the United States. And so as I would before I get to the call, I would look at my dispatch notes and I'd say, okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm here for this type of call, game on, ready to go. So I'd get to the door, I would use my door approach, I would set the agenda, I'd tell them what to expect, I'd explain the dispatch fee, I would explain everything to them. And there would be times where people would say, hold on, I'm on a conference call, or hold on, I'll be right there. If you're going to have a business conversation, it's face-to-face and eye-to-eye. If you're talking over your shoulder to somebody, it reduces the social value. Now, I teach body language, and there's a lot that goes into this, so just please believe me. Please believe me when I say that, like, if you're going to set the agenda, it's got to be just as important to them as it is to you. And so when you have this conversation and you're setting the agenda, some people aren't just going to trust you for a while. They may be standoffish. And I see technicians really struggle with this when they're brand new. Like if I ride with them, we'll go out to the vehicle, we'll go out to the transit or the van, whatever they're driving. And they're like, I'm just having a tough time connecting with this person and can't build rapport. I'm like, okay, try again. Go back 15 minutes later, try again. Go back for a second attempt. But your job, your role, your responsibility, your way that you're going to alleviate a lot of problems is to have a solid door approach, is to have a solid conversation and explain. Like your agenda, I could give you my list, but it might be different than what you do. I don't know what program or group that you work with or who you train with or what your owner has told you, or if you're an owner watching this, what you're telling your team to say. But that first 3 to 5 minutes, if you practice this door approach and you get the door approach down, it really does matter. I trained the top guy from 2006 to 2016. And we would come to this building that I'm in right now, and we would practice the door approach for an hour every morning on our own time from 6 to 7. And people would come and they'd say, hey, we want to see what you're doing because we want to see how you're closing all these deals. And Monday through Thursday, we did door approach. On Fridays, we did something different. And we would do the door approach and people say, like, you guys are sandbagging it. There's no way that you're practicing the door approach. And we would have to tell them, like, look, when you get to your first call in the morning on a Monday morning, you're practicing. If we have both done the door approach 10 to 15 times each, we're solid and we're ready to go. I'm going to promise you, you want to get good at sales, you want to get good at that first impression. You can recover. It just makes it a whole lot easier. There you go. You got this. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.